Well, good morning. Something else. You must think I like spending money, but this gadget I got off eBay for the Snowpeak. It's a adjustable hammer spring. That's my original part from the rifle, and with its pin, and I've fitted on the part I got, and I'll show you a picture of it. It is a link now. Now what you would have to do, you fit it in, and of course if you want to adjust your hammer spring you would have to take your stock off, but you just put an Allen key in and twist it, and that will adjust your hammer spring. They recommend putting a lighter spring in, but at the moment I haven't got my springs what I've got on order, so I've still got the original spring in. And what I'm going to do today is chronograph it as it is. Now this rifle was only shooting I think 10 foot-pounds. I think it was Chris on my channel said his one was shooting 11.5. Well, if you've got one of these and it's shooting what you would say low power in the 9s or 10s, then it's well worth buying this sort of gadget, the hammer spring tensioner, not tensioner, but adjustment. As for 11 to 11.5, would I bother? Not well. I'm not quite sure, because the way I look at these air rifles, for accuracy, now I could be wrong, I don't know, but I look at the FPS, the feet per second, and if it's not right for the pellet, it's not going to be accurate. That's the way I look at it, So I haven't took this, well, I've taken the stock off and I'll put it back on because it's now all set, but I will take the stock off and do this hammer spring tensioner. Now I didn't film it because when I get the new springs I'll have to put the new spring in, so then everything will be filmed. But this is my original part, and all it is really is that this part here, if I can remember, it's been cut off and it's got like a top hat, and with a screw going in. As you adjust the screw, the top hat kind of raises up and compresses the spring. There's two reasons I bought this: to see if it works, and the other reason is if it does work I can then copy the top hat section, screw section, the top hat and the screw, right? So that would save, well, I don't know whether it would save any money whatsoever. Yeah, it would. It would save. It would save you about £20 if I can make them. If I can make it, But this works out £29, I think. It's on the picture with a £3 something postage. The pin, what goes through. The pin what goes through here oh, where is it? Here is no longer a pin. It's 2 screws either side. Okay, it's 2 screws either side holding the unit steady, and then you've got the top pin which goes down and locks it all together. And I thought it was a good idea. Yeah, as I say, if it works, I can't see why it shouldn't, but if it works, then I can copy that, what I would call a top hat, in aluminium, because all this is made out of plastic. Okay. Right, okay, so now I've got the stock off, and if you look at this, you can see a screw, and all you have to do is put an Allen key in and just turn it inwards. Turning it inwards will compress the spring, which makes more FPS and foot-pounds. Turning it out will release the spring and bring the foot-pounds or FPS down. Yeah. So until I can get outside, if it's not right, well, I love to do it in the shed if it's raining, but as you can see, I've got the chronograph on, ready, and yeah, very good attachment. That's if it works, and if it does work, well then I can copy what I would call the top hat, the adjuster, in aluminium. Whether that would be necessary, I don't know, but I'll give it a go. So until I get outside, I'll see you later on. See you, bye. Right, okay, good morning. As you can see, I'm in the shed. Got the gun, and now I'm going to shoot into the target just there, and I'm hoping the pellets won't go through the box and what's over behind it, you know. So first of all, you want to set the chrono off. Right, okay, so I've got a new shot stream. Okay, so, oh, hang on. Start a recording. Right, I'm recording the screen. I've got a new shot stream, and we'll see what it goes, what it's like. I'm going to use 5 shots. Oh, let's take the single magazine out. I don't know whether you can hear me all that clearly. I've got the heater going. So I'm going to take 5 shots with Barracuda 15s into the box, and we'll see what the chrono reading is with 5 shots. Last time I chronoed it, it was 10 foot-pounds.
500, 36, 10, 0.1.
Right, that's 536, 10.1.
500, 20, 9, 0.5.
That's 520, 9.5.
500,
Oh,
24, 9, 0.7.
there's the target there. That was 524, which is 9.7. Oh, didn't. Okay. That one didn't register.
522, 9.6.
Right, that was 522, 9.6. So I'm going to adjust this spring. I'm going to shoot it again to see what happens.
513, 9.3.
Well, that was 513, 9.3. Well, maybe I haven't adjusted it. And that's fully out, fully adjusted. And I can't feel no tension on that. And that didn't register. And that didn't register. So I'll have to back it up a bit.
$499, 8.8.
Oh, that's even worse. That's 499, 8.8. And that was the last shot, I think. So at the moment, not looking good. I'll get the magazine in. Right, let's readjust that again. As I say, they did say about putting a weaker spring in.
496, 8.7.
It's either that or it's my air. You know, the air's okay, but that's certainly come down. It didn't register.
494, 8.6.
No, I'm down in the 8 foot-pounds, so I'm going to bring this right out again. Maybe okay, so I'm back to square one. Let's see if that goes up.
522, 9.6. Last bullet. $524, 9.7.
No,
Into
9.26 and 9.6 and 9.7 on those last two shots. So I'm not quite sure what's happening here, because that should adjust the spring.
$503, 8.9.
Now it's down to 8.9. 503.
500, 6, 9, 500, 6, 9, 400, 99, 8.8.
Is that the last shot? Yeah. Okay, so that's 20 shots. 20 shots. Not very good. So I'll turn the chrono off. Save that. The chrono is turned off, so at the moment a little bit disappointed on that. So maybe they're saying, you know, they're right about saying it needs a softer spring, but I'll have to take this apart again and have a look. Well, I can't see it being fitted wrong, but what I will do, we'll go outside, I'll put a target up and see how it's shooting. It's below now 10 foot-pounds quite easily. So I'm going to remount the stock on, and I'll see you outside, okay? See you later.
Right, okay, so now I'm outside, as you can see. I can honestly say I wasn't expecting that. Either I got something wrong inside when I fitted it, but it did come with 2 screws, so maybe the adjuster screw what I've got is a bit larger. One might be a bit larger than the other, and I might have put the wrong one in, so I'll have to strip it down, but I won't do that until I get the springs. But I really didn't expect the foot-pounds to drop in the way they did. So anyway, I'm just going to now go for the target to see, yeah, I'm just going to go for this civic groups. I'm going to use 20 shots of the Barracuda 15s, and then I've got the RWS Superfield, and I'll take some shots with that as well. Yeah, that surprised me, I mean. So I'm recording and it's off safety and the one's loaded in, so I'm going to go for the bullseye and see if I can get close to it. Oh, I think it's hit the bullseye. Dear me, can't see the whites. I don't know the white spot. It's just come up on. No, it didn't hit the bullseye. It shot there, see it? But we're aiming for the bullseye anyway, and see if it goes back. Yeah, that's in that pellet hole. Well, almost in the pellet hole. I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to re-zero that in to those pellets. Right, okay, so wrong way. My eyes are, I don't know, my eyes are so uncomfortable today. Right, I'll save that and see how it is. Yeah, I don't know. This eye is very blurry today. Right, bullseye. Okay, it's in a bullseye, slightly to the left. And that's the centre of the bullseye. Yeah, that's through the same pellet hole. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for the number. Number 1. Oh dear me, that's right in between number 1 and number 2. So it could be shooting just a little bit to the left. So if I come to a little bit to the right, that's that number 1. Now that's really hitting hard, so I can't make out whether I've got the chronograph set right. But it's hitting so hard down there. So number 3, a little bit right. That's shot low. Okay. Do it again. That's shot low as well. So a little bit higher. That's still shot low. And that was the last pellet. I fire it off because I'm sure that was the last pellet. Yeah, that was the last pellet. Okay, so this is the second magazine now. Go for number 4. Right high. Oh dear me, that's still shot low. Okay, 4 right higher. That's even shot lower. Higher still. That's not making sense. Yeah, what am I? Half inch? Over half inch high? It must be a good inch now high. Dear me, I just don't know where it's going. It's going in one of those holes and I don't know where. But that is hitting hard down here. I'll go for the ball again. Now that's shot low. Oh, I'm not recording, so Right, I saved that. Yeah, I weren't recording. I'm recording now, and you can see these shots I've done. Terrible. I don't think I'm loaded. No, okay. So let's see what happens now. Bullseye. I think that's a bullseye. Alright, we'll go for one of the numbers. We'll go for number 5. Oh, 6, 5, isn't it? That's a bit better, isn't it? 4. I know that's 6, 5. 4. And that shot high. And that was the last shot. Right, I'm putting a single magazine in. At the moment, I'm not quite sure what's really happening. I'm going to use the super fields this time. So it was 20 shots. And my hands are frozen. Right, okay, so we'll go for number 1. Didn't even hit the target. Gosh, shit. Now these super fills are the same weight. Yeah, 15.9, and these Barracudas are 15.89. Same weight of pellet. Almost. Right, I've got to see where this pellet goes. So I'm going to come here. So it's just slightly low. Okay, I'll go back to number 1. Slightly higher. God dear me, that shot way right. Shooting right, isn't it? It's one of those days when things go wrong, you know. Well, not going wrong. It's just not working out for me. Right, I'll go for number 4 there. I'll aim directly at it, and then I might re-zero again with these RWSs. Oh dear me. Well, I can't re-zero for that shot when them shots are going like that. Right, okay, let's put the... Forget about them. Let's put the Barracuda 15s back in. Okay, 15s. Looks like I'm going to have to take this gun apart. Right, okay, so we go for that pellet hole. It's right beside it. And that's shot high. And I'm not recording. Oh yes I am. Go for that high one. No two shots are the same, really, are they? Just think if this Snowpeak could shoot like those crowds, it'd be unbelievable, wouldn't it? I'll take 5 more shots and I'm going to call it a day because I'm frozen. So we're coming down to number 4. And I'll aim at number 4 and we'll see how this group goes. If it's like any of the others, it'll be no good. Oh. Almost in the same pellet hole. God, you know, I just can't feel my fingers now. What's that, 3 shots? It's 4 shots, that's the best group so far. Yeah. That's the best group so far. Yeah, not having a regulator rifle before, I don't know whether it could be the regulator. But I'd have to degas it and bring the regulator down on pressure. Yeah, they're going, you know, it's going through the same group, but we'll take another hole. Just here, I think, on that line, almost on that line. So now I'll take 5 shots on that pellet, and that'll be the end of the. That's in the same hole. Still in the same hole. If it's shot like that all the time, I wouldn't mind. So this is the 5th shot.
Yeah, this. Oh, this is going to be the last one. God, dear me, froze. Yeah, that group's small. That's the best group I've done. That's the best group I've done, so I just can't make out why. Right, I'm going to go for a pellet hole. Just here. Yeah. Right, it's 20 minutes, so let's take one more pellet hole there. Straight in. Can't make it out. One more shot. That's straight in that hole. I just can't make that out. Last shot. So it's 3 gone through that hole. Almost 4. Yeah. If it's shot like that all the time, I wouldn't mind. But I'll have to take all this out again and see if I got it properly installed. Can't make it out. Okay, so I'm going to turn off. Yeah, strange video. But if you enjoyed it, give your thumbs up, leave your comments, and I'll see you again. Well, I could video when I do this, and I think I'll do the regulator at the same time. But then I've got springs coming tomorrow, I think, so I could leave it until tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Right, just before I go, I just got the target down, and really, it's not too bad. If you look at all these groups, that one's the best one, of course, but but the others are virtually, they're not large. They're still small groups. Okay, you can see that one going up. That one's gone up. These are close, and of course the bullseye. But they're not too bad.
by looking through the scope they look huge, you know what I mean? But looking at them, it's not too bad. Anyway, once again, I'll see you later. If you liked the video, give the thumbs up, leave your comments again, and that's it. See ya, bye.